Hello guys, it's KingHuck159 here, and today you're going to be seeing my first tutorial on how to build TNT cannons. It's a little dark in here, don't you think? I think we should escape into the sunlight. Yeah. And, as you can see in my hotbar, we'll be working with these 7 basic objects, and we will build a simple TNT cannon that shoots between 70 and 100 blocks out. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. If I'm correct, this should flow enough. Yes, it does. Okay. Then we should need that there. That there. We can take willows. We can move those. I like being even on both sides, so I'm going to do this on both sides. You don't have to, of course. And just connect it up there with a button, stone or wood. There we go. You're going to fill this entire thing with TNT. Well, you don't have to yet, but I'm going to. You're just gonna put that there. And then off to the side, we'll drop it down one. You'll go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, and then you'll do 1, 2, 3. Then you'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how many repeaters you will need. Now these are all going to be maxed out entirely. Oh, okay. It says this puts the maximum amount of delay that you can have before it shoots the TNT. Yeah. Okay. Let's fire this baby. As you can see, it went all the way over there, which is roughly 70 blocks. I think you could probably add maybe a tiny bit more delay. Maybe not. I wouldn't recommend it, but I'm going to try it. Maybe 1 tick more. And I'm going to have a water. Yeah, we can try it. Yep, that's what I was looking for. And this went roughly somewhere over here. I'm going to turn my render distance up so we can see exactly how far that goes before it blows up. Let's see, video settings, render distance. Okay. Here we go. Which control is it? Never mind. Okay. Let's hit F3 and see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. Let's see how far this goes. I actually don't know. We're just gonna fly this way. Because it looks like it gets shot up to about right here. I know it goes further than that one. I've never really tested this. So if it shoots in a straight line, let's see. Perfectly aligned with that. I think here should be good. I'm just gonna build this as high as I can go. I will join you when I am there. I built as high as I felt like I needed to. I feel like this should be good. Let's see. Will I get there? Will we be there? I don't know. That seems like a pretty high up base to shoot at from down here. And I'm sure I could probably make this go further, but I'm just gonna stick with this right now. Well, I mean higher, not further. Let's see. So it's missing the platform. I could probably put slabs there just to make it slab, just so that it can line up perfectly. Redstone doesn't go through slabs, I don't think. I'll test it out. No, it does not. Okay. Get rid of that. Place that and that. And now this should line up perfectly. Let's see. You know, maybe you shouldn't add one tick. It seems to be disappearing. Or at least that's how I can see it. I'm gonna leave it at no ticks. And see how far it'll go. Because I don't think I put it one tick further. Mainly because that'll happen. But yeah. It goes out of viewing distance whenever we light it like that. So that means it blew up somewhere around here. Okay. I'm gonna time set down. Okay. I'm going to chase after it right before it explodes and see how far it goes. Like, here, it'll be easier if I just do this. That's where it hits. So if it continued on its path, it would have gone somewhere about over here, which is a little over 200 blocks, I believe, just by assuming. So 758, we will be moving to 617. So almost 200 blocks is how far it would have gone. And I'm going to go ahead and build the next cannon now. And if you wanted to, no, yeah, this is just a one fire TNT. I wouldn't recommend trying to do multiple at once. But I do have a really cool trick for TNT that I'm going to show you. So basically, you make a 5x5 hole. Just one deep. You put a block in the very center. You fill the outside with water. I'm sure you've seen this before, but okay. You fill the complete outside with TNT. Now this is going to propel me upwards really, really high. You can't do this in survival because it'll kill you, but you can do it here. Let's see. Fence posts. I'm just gonna grab that one. Now, it's a very simple idea. On that spot over there, right here, there's going to be a button, which will lead to all these exploding, as you see now. And when I hit F3, you can see how high we go. That propels us to around 200 blocks high from 56, so about 150 blocks. Now, I've done it with a lot more TNT and dispensers and stuff, but I like this way better because, as you know, you could do dispensers. And I don't know if you've seen this clock before, but it goes like this. You basically do this. You put 3 redstone here, and then you do that. I think. Here. It's too deep, never mind. Okay. I believe it's like this. Here. I did that in the wrong spot because then it'll connect to that. So, we need to do it here. Okay. If we do this, those there, and we put blocks above it, then we do redstone. And then I believe on the side we do more redstone. It makes one of the fastest clocks. And what I'm going to show you, that sound might get a little annoying, so I'm going to turn that off. I don't like music. Blocks, turn that down. It's probably 2 bucks. Okay. But I find it easy to do just this right here. And as you see, we don't need the button for this. All we need is 1 redstone. If I can place that dispenser right, you just need 1 redstone. I'm going to fill these corners up. And I'd do a block, just in case TNT gets into that space. Now, what we need to do is TNT. I'm just going to do half a stack in each one to be safe. Oh yeah, and if you didn't know how to do that, it is Control and then Q. Or if you're using a Mac, I believe it would be Command and then Q. If there is even, yeah, there's. I was gonna say if there's even Minecraft on Macs, but I figured there is. So, let's see. Also, comment down below if you like how the intro was, or if I should change it, because I want the best for you guys. So, also comment down below how your day was, and I will try and read all the comments and post back to you. I'm going to light this up now. And now we turn it off. That didn't have the same effect I thought it would. If I would have kept it on, TNT would be flying everywhere. Like, here, I'll show you. It's my favorite thing to do just because it looks good for fireworks. I need more TNT. TNT. Control key. Here. This is just a little fun thing that I like to do in my single player worlds. So, oh shit. Let's see. Leave that there. That and that. That and that. That and that. And perfect. This will be my last little showcase real quick. There will be one more to two more TNT things, cannons, out here. Let's see. Will it do it? I don't think it's gonna do it today. I'll move away because it sounds annoying. But here, I'll just turn my music all the way down. There you go. Usually it shoots really high up into the sky and breaks, and just blows up everything. My second favorite TNT item is this right here. It'll use the same ticker as that, but this you could actually use in something kind of like TNT Wars, or I believe it's called TNT Wars. If you've seen the Benja Kanata's channel, or No Minecraft, I think, or any of the facts, because they play it quite often. And I believe I can just, I don't want to shoot it that way. I want to hopefully shoot it this way. Damn it. Okay. I need to change the way the torches are facing. I thought that might need to happen, but I wasn't sure. Learn something new every day. That was close to getting rid of all the torches. Let's take that back. Place that. I'll place that in a second. Let's see. So we need to do this. And basically what you want to do right here is you want to shift and then place redstone on the top of all these. It would also help if you put blocks on that side so that they can't escape the sides. And you want to put water in those 3 slots. It could just be one consecutive flow, or just 3 still blocks. I like 3 still blocks because it makes it more evenly distributed. And let's grab some more TNT. And I'm just gonna do 48 in the top, because that is a good amount. I might do 16 more in the top too if I put 2 stacks down here, because you don't want the TNT cannon blowing up. So let's just distribute this out to 3 piles. 3 piles. There we go. Stack in the top. 2 stacks in the bottom. Here we go. And it explodes every which way. Here, I will do that real quick so that I can show you what's happening down there. So basically it's just going to create this huge pitfall, or not. Yeah. It just creates a pit underneath it, basically. Usually it goes for longer, but yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, usually it goes for longer, but I didn't create a starting area for where the TNT would go. Like, because it'll shoot it out and blow up directly on contact. So scrap that design. What you were supposed to do is right here. So I screwed up by. It's been a long time since I made one of these. Don't get all feisty at me, please. Build the walls again. I'll show you what I did wrong. You don't place it on the top of it yet. You have to wait and then place on the top in a bit. Yeah. You have to wait a good 5 to 10 seconds before you place on the top. That's why there's supposed to be more on the bottom than there's on the top. So there we go. Place that there. That there. Place those there. TNT. I believe I've made the same mistake as some other people that built this cannon before, but good thing I'm in creative because they weren't whenever they fired it. So we'll just do 1 stack in the top, 2 stacks in the bottom. It's a fairly easy cannon to make, so I don't know how. Well, it's just the timing is what I got wrong. So you wait about 5 to 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you do that because it was just blowing on contact right there. But now it creates a pit. Here, I will pause it real quick. I'm going to go ahead and lower the render distance because we only needed the render distance to see that pole. Let's go to 16. And it fires a pretty crazy amount, depending on how much you put in each one. And it does fire pretty far. I'm going to let the chunks load in real quick. It's basically like it's ping TNT right now. I'm gonna go ahead and go shut this off because it's done. You just shut it off by breaking that one right there so that it keeps the clock and stops firing TNT. And then when you're done, or you want to reload it, you take that off, you reload it, the bottom and the top, with TNT. And then you can just plug it back in, wait 5 seconds, do it again. Then when you want to stop, just do that and take it off of there. And that's how to build that cannon. But for the final cannon, we're going to go a little ways over here. And how to do this is you need 6 dispensers. Well, maybe a little more, depending on how many you want. I'm just going to go ahead and go with 8 real quick. Nah, I'll go with that many. That should be good. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to place a block there, there, and there. And I believe... No, you want to just put redstone there. Okay. You want to put redstone on both those blocks. I'm just using obsidian because... I don't know. Obsidian just looks nice to me. That's how I see it. You can put repeaters there, because that'll power that block and that'll power the top of it to shoot TNT. And then I believe what you want to do is, well, you want to connect all these up. So just do that, that, and you can just go ahead and leave here over here. Or, yeah, let's just put a button for now. This is just a simple TNT cannon for if you want to raid a base. Like, say the base is over here and you're in factions, and it's claimed about 5 blocks this way. This is another easy way. I like to just make a platform like that, put down 3 TNT. I usually have a flint and steel. I'll light these two, and then I'll light that one. And those two just propel that one forward. And if it takes 4 hits, that would have been one right there. Along these sides right here, where there's a hole underneath. And you would have just done a little bit more power the next time, and the next time. And that's my simple way to raiding bases and factions right there, if it's underground. But if it's not underground, then I use either that tactic over there that shot that far, or I would use a sand hybrid, which I'll probably do in my next video, which should be how to raid bases, like faction bases, like TNT cannon for factions would probably be the title of it, but it would be a tutorial, if that makes sense. So just put 2 repeaters there, and then you would also need to connect this up, put that at a 4 tick delay, or 8 tick, or however many ticks that is. You just want it at the full tick for those 3. And you want to do the same thing over here. Right, yeah. And then it went in one and out one. Okay. Out one. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And what you can do is just, you're gonna get a fence post again. Fence post, because you want it to shoot pretty high. I hate whenever that glitches out whenever you place it and leave at the same time, and then it doesn't like go into your inventory slot. Yeah, I don't like when that happens to me. So basically, you need to fill these with TNT. I'll just do 16 to start. And then, so I'm just going to show you. This is just how to fire 2 TNT at a time right now. But I'm going to show you how to upgrade it to where it will run a clock system for the forward ones and the back ones. I didn't put water in. Damn it. That's also why I put obsidian down, but I forgot about that. Okay. I'm gonna rebuild that real quick, and I'll just rebuild it off camera so that you don't have to go through that pain. But basically, I'll get back to you when that's done. So again, I attempted to rebuild this cannon, and it failed. And then I went into some research on what I should do about this, and one of the recent patches allows the TNT to basically go into the block of where the fence was with water pushing it, and basically not push anything forward. It just explode right there, and then the TNT that would have been on the fence would just stay there, if that makes sense. Like the TNT that was lit and right there would explode, but it wouldn't move this TNT, and then this one would just explode. If that makes sense to you. So it would be very hard to do if you want to do a fence, but you could just put a block there instead of a fence where we had it earlier, and that would do the trick. Now, I did promise you a last cannon, and I'm not going to try and build that again with a fence post. So I'll just go ahead and represent how to do the sand cannon. for the hybrid. I believe that should be 8 blocks. Maybe not. Yep, 8. Okay. So, I just like to do this a simple, easy way. And let's see. We don't need dispensers, we don't need fences. We just need this block like we had earlier. Except for this block will be a piston with sand. In fact, I think it'll be easier if I go all the way over here and just use sand instead. So that you don't have to watch me rebuild the entire thing. And we won't need that, we just need this. I think that's enough ticks. It might be one less. I'm not sure. Let's find out. That should be enough ticks. No. Okay. Oh, I see what went wrong. Okay. So what we want to do is, I believe, just that. For the last bit. Let's see. That seems about right. And if that doesn't work, I think we take away a few more ticks. I think like another repeater. Yeah. And that should be about right. Because what's happening is the redstone flow is slowing down, so it holds on to the basically pulse of it for a long time. If that makes sense whatsoever. I think we need to make it one longer. It's just a bunch of fooling around with it. And if you're on a multiplayer server, which you most likely be for using this type of cannon, there's also the lag of a billion people on. So I'm actually going to rebuild this in a fashion of what would be useful. Okay. It's going to use a certain amount of repeaters. Not too many, but not too many. Like, not too many, but not too little. If that makes sense. I believe that should be good. If I messed up a little bit, don't judge me because I'm not a redstone expert. Yep, there we go. Now it's just how far did that sand fly? Oh, there it is, right there. It didn't even hit the tower. Perfect. Now what you want to do is it'll stack the next one here. And then there, and then on top of one of these, I believe. So I'll show you that real quick. We'll just go ahead and fire a few. I'm not sure if I can do 2 or not, but I'm going to try it. Yeah, this top block got in the way of that bottom block, so it only fired 1. But don't quote me here. I believe if we use spider web, web cobs, or cobwebs, hookups. My mind's not functioning properly today. And we drop a load of TNT on it. You want to break that one so that all of that falls. I forgot that you have to do it at like the last second. Otherwise this will happen. I'm gonna get all that sand back. Yeah. Okay. There's all that sand back. So what you want to do is I'm just going to move that to one sand because that annoys me sometimes. You want to wait till one of the last possible seconds. Yeah, I screwed that up a little bit. I don't think it's the last possible second. Don't quote me here, but I believe you hit this and then the button is what I meant to do. Just because timing efficiency. I'm not sure how many that sent. If it just sent one. Yeah, it just sent one. But if you do this enough times, it will stack up. And I'll cut to me doing it a few times real quick. I did it once more and it landed directly on top of it. If it doesn't land directly on top of it, then you want to, what do you want to call it? If it doesn't land directly on top of it, you want to shoot it again. But if that happens, I believe you also want to have the TNT in there too. So what I want to do is this, and then this, I believe. I'm not 100% sure there, but, oh, poof. Okay. We saved a little bit of our redstone, don't worry. I'm gonna rebuild this real quick. This is going to be quite a bit of an episode. Let's see. So, surprisingly, that only blew up a little bit of it. So there is, in fact, a piston there. Or on top of that block, I believe. Yes, right there. There was redstone repeater here. And a bunch of you people are probably facepalming at me right now. Just saying. Oh, 13 redstones. Okay. That. We need to connect this up. I almost hit that button again. Place the TNT. And this will be the last shot because these two will combine and then blow up the ground. As you will see here. No, it didn't explode. It's because I was out of range. Damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna reload it with the TNT and the sand. Fire it again. But fly over there like we did for that wall bit. That screwed up. But anyways, it will blow up with this sand if you do it. I don't want to take up a bunch of your time, but trust me, it'll happen. I've done this in many raiding experiences before. If it doesn't happen, comment below and report the problem to me, and I will tell you what happened and what's wrong with it. Thank you and goodbye.